What's up, y'all? So I get asked this question all the time on how much does it necessarily cost to start your own virtual call center business. And I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of every system, every platform, whatever that you need to get started in this industry. And I'm going to attach some prices and I'll put all the links in the description. Let's get into it. First things first, let's get into the foundation. You got to have your LLC, okay? You must get your LLC. This is not no middleman platform where all you need is the EIN. You need to have your LLC or your corporation, okay? You guys know I use bizzy.com, bizzee.com, or either bizee.com. Google it, you can go on there. It's gonna cost you anywhere between 50 to 500 bucks. You know, in your state, every single state is different, all right? So you need to have your LLC. Next, what you're gonna do is get your EIN, all right? You're gonna go over to irs.gov. Make sure you're on irs.gov and you're gonna apply for an EIN. There's a lot of different platforms that look like the irs.gov and you'll find yourself paying for an EIN when it is definitely free. 99, okay? I've had students that they're like, oh, they're waiting for their EIN to get back. I'm like, what? This is not an LLC. You get your EIN right there on the spot. What's going on? They'll say, oh, I paid 80 bucks. Oh, I paid 200 bucks. Oh, I paid 60 bucks. 500. One girl paid 500 bucks. Like, there's a lot of fraudulent websites out there, so be very mindful, very careful. So we have our LLC ranging us anywhere between 50 bucks to 500 bucks, depending on what state that you are in. We also have our EIN that is free, 99. And what you want to do next is have our business website, our business email, and our business phone number, okay? I like to use Wix.com. I think it's very user-friendly. Wix.com, you can go do you a simple landing page. You can go on Fiverr, have somebody create you a simple landing page. Who, what, when, where, how. Who is your company? What do you guys do? Where are you guys located? How can they get in contact with you? And why did you start your call center business? All right, that's what the website, the landing page needs to say. Do not overthink it. Easy peasy, all right? So you got your business website. Now you wanna go get your 1-800 number and your business phone number. Your business phone number, you can use systems like Google Voice, but I like Ring Central. Ring Central for your 1-800 number is a little bit pricey. I believe it's anywhere between 50 bucks to like 200 bucks, depending on what plan that you decide to get monthly, okay? But it's so worth it. Is this necessary right away? No, but this is part of your call center setup. You're going to eventually need it, all right? So you got your business website, your business phone number. Now you need your business email. GoDaddy, Honeybook, Google, okay, Gmail, G Suite. You can go on any of these platforms, go get you a business email. Next, you're gonna need to be prepared to pay for these platforms that you're gonna be finding your contracts on. So you guys know my favorite is BitBanana. BitBanana is 50 bucks a month, 49.99 bucks a month. You got BitPrime that has a free trial for 90 days. And some people, they just end up doing a free trial and they use different emails and they get away with it somehow. But I'm telling you guys, these different platforms that you come across, they're all going to have the same contracts on them. I do like BitPrime, I'm not gonna lie, because BitPrime actually emails you different contracts. It's kind of like a mailbox, the way that it looks like if you log into your Gmail or if you log into your Yahoo or your AOL. Who has AOL these days? I don't know. But if you log into any of those systems, those where you check your email and stuff, it looks just like that. So you can star different contracts that you like. You can highlight different contracts that you like. I do like the portal, the whole infrastructure of BitPrime. However, BitBanana is user friendly and it's $49.99 bucks per month. Sam.gov, if you're looking to go the federal way, you can go to sam.gov and register on there. It's absolutely free. It's not going to cost a thing. You are going to need your LLC and you are going to need that EIN and you are going to need the documents, okay? So make sure that you have that when you register. So you got BitBanana, BitPrime. Those are my top two. Yes, there's other platforms. I've mentioned them in other videos. Go back, go watch them. I think I have a whole YouTube video dedicated to different platforms that you guys can go onto. But BitBanana, BitPrime, those are my top two. And then sam.gov if you're going through the federal way. However, I will say sam.gov, I do not find majority of my contracts on that platform. In fact, I don't care to even go on sam.gov for telecom. Okay, I think sam.gov is awesome and amazing for other industries, cybersecurity, janitorial services, all of those little niches and stuff. However, telecom, call centers, answering services, no. We don't do SAM.gov, all right? So with that being said, once you have your LLC, you have your EIN, you have your business website, your 1-800 number, even a business phone. You need to have a business phone. You do not want these companies texting or calling or anything pertaining to your personal number. Next, you want to go ahead and get that W-9 form on irs.gov. Yes, it is free, okay? You want to fill this out because this is what companies are going to request in order to pay you. On that W-9 form, it's easy to fill out, shouldn't take no more than 5 to 10 minutes. It's going to ask for your EIN, it's going to ask for your business name, company name, whatever, and it's also going to ask for how are you structured, how are you classified as a business, a corporation, a partnership, an LLC, etc., etc. So you need to do that W-9 form so that you can get paid, okay? Most companies either keep it on record for themselves, and then once they need to pay you or when they want to file their own taxes, they send that out to the IRS. All right, so make sure you fill out that W-9 form and just save it to your computer, save it to your files, make sure that you have it handy. Not all contracts ask for it, but they might. So a lot of people be stressing over insurance policies. Companies will ask you when you are attaching or submitting a proposal to attach your insurance. They typically ask for general liability, workers' compensation, automobile insurance, as well as sometimes you may even get cybersecurity insurance that they want you to have as well. For all 4 of these, I paid, I believe, roughly $920, and they allow you to pay it monthly, so don't freak out. All right, so you don't have to pay for the year. Of course, my team, we're going to pay up for the year. Every year we're going to renew it, but you guys are able to do it monthly, and that shouldn't range you no more than about $50-$60 a month just to have insurance that these $1 million contracts are asking for. All right, there's nothing that should be standing in the way between you and bidding on a contract and winning a contract. A lot of you guys have been pressing me about, oh, but they're asking for insurance. You guys are already in your head thinking it costs too much. That goes to show me y'all haven't even done y'all research. So no, next.com is where you want to go to get your insurance if these contracts are asking for it. You can do general liability, workers' comp, automobiles, cybersecurity, and you can pay monthly. All right, even if you just do general liability, it's like $23 a month. You're no longer swimming with the fishes. This is a shark industry. All right, so yes, they're going to ask you for insurance, perhaps. They're going to ask you to get these different policies in order to bid for this multiple seven-figure contract for a minimum of 3-year contract. Yes, stop making excuses in y'all head. Stop psyching yourselves out before you even get into the industry or before you even get your feet wet. Some of you guys don't even got your big toe all the way in and you're doing way too much. Calm down. Calm down. So with that being said, yes, there's other things that you guys are going to need once you get a contract. You win a contract. What's next? We'll talk about that in another video. Right now, I want you guys to just put your foot in the water. Let's just start there. All right? So with that being said, let me know if you guys have any questions in the descriptions. I'll link the different websites that I mentioned in this video in the description. If I don't link it because I just forgot or it just doesn't happen, I still said it out my mouth. Go do the legwork. And if you guys want more guidance in this industry, you're looking for a mentor with 8+ years of experience that went from the middleman to CEO of her own platform, her own software. Now she gets her call center contracts overseas, independent, in control, no middleman, no restrictions, no limitations. You want to do the same? I want you to join Telecom Millionaires Club. I'll link that as well in the description, where you guys will be able to be in a community with like-minded individuals, and all we do is eat contracts. All right, so with that being said, hopefully I'll see you inside the club. If not, stay tuned for the next video.